Hey folks, welcome back. It's Pat here with a continuation of our Let's Play Carriers of War. Let's get our second carrier battle going today, and that is the famous Battle of Midway. So let's just launch right in. Notice that the Japanese are bringing the house, including their top commander, Admiral Yamamoto himself, is going to be here with us today. And all we have is poor old Ray Spruance to fight all these guys off right here. Now, keeping with the same thing that we did in the last battle, we'll let Admiral Chester Nimitz control the ground planes in this attack here, because Nimitz is decidedly Spruance's boss. But he turned Ray Spruance loose here, and so we're kind of operating independently of the island itself, island of Midway itself, and so we're going to go with that in this game as well. Now, this is the Battle Royale of the Pacific, or at least the early part of the war. After the Battle of the Coral Sea, the Americans and the Japanese knew that there was going to be another big fight coming up right behind it. The Japanese weren't too happy about what happened at the Coral Sea, and the Americans weren't too thrilled about their prospects against the Japanese. And Yamamoto decided to lure out the American fleet by staging an attack on this island right here, which is Midway. If this looks familiar, it's the same map that we were fighting on in the Pearl Harbor scenario. And this one's going to be quite a bit of a different setup than that one. So let's kind of poke around here a little bit and show you what's going on. Now, Ray Spruance here is our only commander, and he's got all of these fleets, which includes the Enterprise group, the New Orleans group, which I believe is just a bunch of surface ships. Yep, we got some cruisers here. There's our friend from the last game, the USS New Orleans. And then the Enterprise group has two heavy carriers, the USS Enterprise and the Hornet, which are sister ships. And very good, very, very good ships. And then finally over here we have our friend the Yorktown. Fresh and looking pretty sharp after a quick patch job after the Battle of the Coral Sea. And so we have three carriers to work with in this battle. And they're kind of close. They're all kind of bunched up here together. We got another guy way out here, a Talbot, whatever this is, who has orders to advance to Pearl Harbor. Oh, these are a couple tankers. So they must have come in here and topped everybody off. We'll just go ahead and let them do that. And then last but not least, we have the Ballard here, which I believe is a seaplane tender. Oh, we have two seaplane tenders here, actually. The Ballard and the Thornton, looking awfully like cruisers there, but whatevs. And they'll have some seaplanes that they can help us out with. So let's set up the scenario here a little bit. So after the Battle of the Coral Sea, there had to be a big fight because most of the Japanese carriers were tied up back home in Japan after terrassing all over the Pacific and the Indian Ocean for a while. But the Shokaku and the Zuikaku, our friends from the last battle, didn't make it back to Japan in time for them to participate in this battle. And their air group was kind of chewed up anyway. And so the Japanese had four big heavy carriers from Kido Butai basically ready to go. And since they were pretty sure, the Japanese were pretty sure that they sank both the Lexington and the Yorktown in the Battle of the Coral Sea. And so they wanted to lure out the remaining two American carriers because they knew that the Enterprise and Hornet were out there somewhere. What they didn't know was that the Yorktown survived, just like our Battle of the Coral Sea somehow. And they managed to get that back into Pearl Harbor and patched up and back out in sea within a month in order to actually participate in this battle. So that was a little bit of a surprise. But the Japanese had basically their entire combined fleet out here somewhere, and that includes the four heavy carriers from Kido Butai, a whole ton of battleships, a whole mess of transports, and all kinds of stuff that they were basically just going to pound Midway. But that wasn't really the idea behind their battle plan. Yamamoto wanted to draw out the carriers, and he knew that if the Americans, that he attacked the Americans at Midway, they'd have to respond with whatever they had. He was right about that. But what he didn't know was that the Americans were wise to what was going on here. And that's because American code breakers had broken a big chunk of the Japanese naval code right before this battle. And they were able to get an entire order of battle, so they had a list of all the ships that the Japanese were going to bring. And they knew that the Japanese were coming after Midway. And that was due to some lucky cryptanalysis upon their part. Actually, it was pretty clever. It's kind of an interesting story. What they did in this battle or in the run up to this battle, was that they basically sent out a fake message from Midway saying, "Hey, well, they had a cable that ran from Pearl Harbor to Midway, undersea cable, and so the guys in the intelligence office down here said, well, we're pretty sure that the Japanese are coming after Midway, but we're not quite positive. And so let's use this undersea cable to make a phone call up here to Midway and ask Midway to radio us back that their saltwater condenser was busted." Now, that would have been something that was really routine in, normal radio traffic, but it would have been really, really important for the Japanese to know. And lo and behold, so they call up to Midway, and Midway's like, our saltwater condenser's fine. They said, besides, we just call you if that was the case. And they said, shut up, do what you're told. We have a plan here, man. And so Midway guys were like, okay, fine. So they radioed down to Pearl, said, our saltwater condenser's busted. Please send us new parts. And lo and behold, the Japanese picked up on the message, radioed it back to Japan, and the Americans here on Pearl Harbor picked up on that. And ta-da, they found out that the secret code word, which was AF, for this large invasion fleet that was destined somewhere, and AF turned out to be Midway. And so this is a trap. Actually, it's a double trap. In Akbar terms, it's trap, because the Americans know that the Japanese are coming, and the Japanese are trying to trap the Americans. But the Japanese don't know that we have 3 carriers, and they didn't count on this guy right here, Chester Nimitz, being as clever as he was. And this gives me an opportunity to show you something else in this game, because what Nimitz decided to do was ring Midway in submarines. Now, we don't control these guys in this game, but we're definitely going to rely on them to help us spot the Japanese tomorrow. The other thing that Admiral Nimitz did was he just absolutely stocked Midway with every type of plane he could get his hands on. And so we're going to let him have his little party with those guys, and us with Ray Spruance here, we're going to try and ambush these guys in the morning. Now, this is a tough battle. This is the hardest battle to fight, in my opinion, as the Americans. Now, Pearl Harbor is not really a battle. Coral Sea is a really tough fight. You're very outnumbered. But this is the one battle in this entire game that I legitimately get scared playing. Because the entire Japanese fleet is around here somewhere. And all we have is a handful of about 30 ships with 3 aircraft carriers. They've got good air groups in them, but we're outnumbered in terms of planes, in terms of surface ships, in terms of just the actual quality of their pilots is fantastic. This is the top of the line fleet that the Japanese are sending our way. And, in real life, this battle turned out very, very differently than what a lot of people would expect. And in this this game, it is hard to get a historical outcome, but we're going to do what we can. So Enterprise is going to move this way with the Hornet. We're going to have the Yorktown kind of bunch up with them. They're in cover right now, so they'll steam about 40 miles behind them. And it's probably a good idea that we split up our carriers just a little bit, but make sure that everybody's kind of within striking range. And then, of course, this New Orleans group is escorting them. These other guys, we're just going to let them do their thing. So Talbot's going back down to Pearl Harbor. We're going to let them do that. And then the Ballard here is going to advance to this reef right here, French Frigate Shoals. Then in the morning, we should have a lot of search planes coming out of there. But as far as the Enterprise goes, we're sending out search planes. And the Yorktown, we're going to send out search planes to the, just about the entire dial of the compass there. We know that they're not back at Pearl Harbor, so we won't worry about that. We have a pretty good idea that they're out here somewhere. And it's our job to find them in the morning. And so that's what we're going to do. Now, this battle is a little bit different than the last one. If the last one was like a heavyweight boxing match, this one's like a really high-stakes game of Texas Hold'em, where both sides go all in before we even see the flop. And we're holding great cards. We have 3 good carriers, so I would say if this was a game of Texas Hold'em, we hold an ace and a king. The problem is that the Japanese hold 2 aces. And so we got to get really lucky in the morning, spot these guys as quickly as we can, launch a strike, catch them while they're trying to bomb the crap out of Midway, and there we go. Look at that. See? Thank you, Admiral Nimitz. You decided to put some subs out there, and we have a sighting at 1:50 in the morning. Oh, that's good. Let's see what we got. Looks like surface group. So we know that the Japanese have all kinds of stuff out there. Here, let me show you one more thing here just to kind of show you this. Normally, I don't go into this screen here because, you know, the way that each scenario is loaded, if a ship is in the game, it'll show up on the screen. But thanks to our code breakers, I feel historically justified in actually taking a look at all their ships. And so we've got big carriers, big carriers with huge flight groups on them. I mean, most of these carry 70 plus planes. I think the Kaga and the Akagi are pretty dang close to ours. I think ours are 96 or so. So they got a huge fleet. They got light carriers somewhere out there. Hey, it looks like our old friend that we blew up last time before we lost to Lexington. And then look at this. We got battleships on their side. All kinds of different stuff here. Here's the big boss, you know, himself, Domo Arigato, Mr. Yamato. And we don't want to fight those. So hopefully we can find their carriers early in the morning. But we got this sighting here, which means that we got quite a bit of ways to go. Let's just, I don't think it'll let me launch a strike here, but it will give us a distance, 440 miles. And so the Enterprise here, all these ships basically have the same planes. Yeah, some of these are going to be limited in terms of their striking distance. Let's just take a look here real quick. So if we want to send anything with the Wildcats in the morning, it's going to be 170 miles. It's going to be our max. Our Dauntlesses are 280. And of course, we've got Devastator torpedo bombers again, which are also reduced to 180. And that's if we want to send them as level bombers. We got to get within 90 miles of these guys if we want to use these as torpedo bombers, which we do. So, yeah, this one's going to be kind of tough, but I think we should probably start heading this way. Let's pour on a little bit of gas because we want to find them first thing in the morning. These guys better speed up to keep up. And then same thing with the Yorktown here because we know they're coming. And traditionally what the Japanese do in this battle is they'll attack Midway early in the morning because they have to bomb the crap out of Midway before they can invade it. I'm just going to run this an hour here real quick so we can get a couple updates on that sighting there. Let's see what we got. Be great if we can spot the carriers right off the bat, but we have not. It looks like we've spotted a large surface fleet, so let's just go ahead and run this till dawn and see how it goes. Oof, getting nervous. This battle is never fun. I mean, well, it is if it goes well. Look at that. We got another sighting right there. Let's break that real quick and see what we got. Because hopefully, there we go. That might be Kido Butai right there. So we got 5 carriers, 5 surface ships on the previous report. That might be them. Still 400 some miles. So let's just keep running this. Thinking it's June now, so dawn should be at 0500. I think. Let's see. Yep, 0500. So it's dawn. Everybody's going to start radiating out search planes here. But what we need to do in the morning is we need to get some cap up just in case they decide to show up. Tempted to put this little squadron up rather than the big one. So he's got 18 in this first one, 9 in the next one. Yeah. Folks, we're going to get one good strike off probably today if we can spot them fast enough. Now, we do have a little bit of an advantage because we know what they're going to do. They're going to run a strike against Midway. But the sooner we can actually close this distance... In fact, I think we're at 25 knots. Yeah, let's just keep it at 25 knots for now. We'll get pretty dang close this way. But we got to get lucky and hope that they don't spot us. And we got to see... Look at that. Look at that. Nimitz is doing his job, man. He's sending out a strike already. Yeah! And here comes a strike on Midway. And they're just going to pound the crap out of Midway right now. So good job, Admiral Nimitz, for getting some planes off the ground before this mess showed up. Look at these casing for dropping torpedoes on Midway. I bet you a torpedo puts a pretty good dent in a hangar. Whatever. So yeah, hopefully we can chew up a little bit of their air group here. But remember, they got 4 heavy carriers and 2 light ones. Sometimes the light ones, you don't see those for a while, just depending on where they are. We just gotta hope and pray that we can get close enough to them to launch a strike off here before before it gets a little too crazy. This might be a one video battle. We're just gonna have to see. All right, let's break this and see what's actually close to us now. Let's see. I bet you that's a surface group. That's got to be their carriers. They are way too far for us to be able to hit right now. I bet. Let's try the Enterprise here. Enterprise is that's 180 miles for that one, 260 for that one. We have got to get closer. We have got to get closer. So let's run this one more hour. And let's see if Admiral Nimitz can do some damage here. There's the Kaga getting bombed. Oh, yeah! That is the luckiest hit in the world. So these are B-17s to get a hit on the Kaga right off the bat. Oh my god. If I was a Japanese, I'd be pissed right now. So, I mean, dropping bombs from a B-17, if you want an equivalent of this, take like a 3x5 note card. Oh, yeah! Oh, these are Vindicators. Oh, yeah, the Marines are putting some hurt on the Kagi. Yeah, but oh my gosh, look, these guys are all freaking doomed. Oh, man, yeah, there goes a poor B-17 pilot right there. So, crew of 10 on that. Hopefully we got enough subs out there we can pick some up. These are Vindicators right here, very, very old dive bombers. I can't believe they put that many hits on the Akagi. That's amazing. Oh, wow. You talk about evening this up right off the bat. That is fantastic. So anyway, let's break this here real quick. Oh, man, that's really going to piss him off. I mean, the Akagi is a big, big carrier, too. Man, if we could actually get a strike off here pretty soon. 140, 240 miles. Oh, yeah. Remember, we got to get down to 180. So, you know what? We're going to put ourselves in harm's way here with the Enterprise. Oh, man, I thought I put these guys at 25 knots. Wow, did I just make a terrible tactical mistake? I sure did. We probably would have been in range by now if I'd noticed that. Oh, Pat, you idiot. Nobody tell Admiral Nimitz when we get back to Pearl. So here's all the transports out here. So here, let's take a look at all these different sightings that we got here. So hopefully they haven't spotted us yet, but we'll have to check that real quick. You got one carrier that's on fire. That's fantastic. Yeah, see, I bet you them baby carriers right there, down there. Something way out there. Another carrier. Another carrier. No, man. Freaking Midway pilots are smoking crack here, man. So, but anyway, take a look at this. It just Nimitz had so many planes stacked in here. There's just tons of them out searching right now. And you know what? We made another tactical mistake. We never tell these guys to actually start searching. Oops. Well, fortunately, we know where all the Japanese are now. Wow, man, that's 2 strikes against Race Bruins. Oh, God, here they come. Oh, my God. I can't believe that they actually pulled that off. Oh, no. How did they pull off a strike that fast? Oh, God, come on, guys. You got to chew them up. No bombs. Come on, Cap. Oh, God dang it. Oh, I hate this battle. How did he get a strike off that fast? That's just nuts. That's nuts. Oh, come on. No, wave off. How many planes we got coming? How many planes? 100 planes. Okay. All right, but we got 3 carriers and 2 of them are perfectly good. The Enterprise is probably borked. Flight deck closed already. Wow, 3 bombs. Knock that ship right out of the battle. Come on, guys. Wave off. Shoot them all down. Man, see, this is the thing that sucks. The Japanese have such better range. And look at that. They're shooting our tankers over here. One of their subs spotted our tankers over here. That jerk. Man. Ah, that sucks. See, we have to get the first strike off. And that totally didn't happen here. Well, Nimitz pulled it off, but Ray Spoons here is about to lose his job. Come on, no. Come on, miss. Miss. Oh my gosh, this is a full flight. Oh, they're even in torpedo range. Come on, Hornet. You gotta live through this, man. No hits. Okay, good. All right. Oh god, here comes even more of them. At least 2 of these guys are probably going to launch. Oh, this is terrible. This is just absolutely, absolutely awful. Man, I made so many tactical mistakes in the beginning, too. You know, we probably could have been an hour closer. At least 100 miles closer. So, over the course of the night. Well, we'll see if we can recover here. Enterprise actually looks like she's going to live. That's good. New Orleans, we don't worry about you, man. Get the best cruiser in the entire fleet. Since I don't think the HMAS Australia is here with us today. See, you just dodged that like a champ, man. Alright. Okay. At least our cap is up. Cap is up. Yep. New Orleans missed. So, Northampton. So, it takes one right on the stern. Or right on the turrets there. Alright, Pensacola. So we haven't seen you before. Here they come. Astoria. Nope. Enterprise. You gotta dodge these torpedoes, Enterprise. you gotta dodge. You're worth a lot of victory points. So even if you're not much use to me as a carrier anymore, at least you took some hits for the team there. Come on. Okay, good. Oof. So, yeah, we don't want... Oh, no. I need the Yorktown. Yes, no. I need the Yorktown. I need the Hornet, too. Wow. Man, a Hornet looks bad. Dang, how did that happen? Shit, if we're out of 2 carriers here... Critical damage, flight deck closed. Substantial damage, flight deck closed. We have 1 carrier, folks. We have exactly 1 carrier. It's the Yorktown, and the Yorktown is going to have to make this happen. 220 miles. Still too far for us to do anything. Still way too far. And these other guys are just cooked. Cooked. So, there we have it, folks. 22 minutes, and we can already tell you that this battle is pretty much over. We don't have anything left. We have the Yorktown, and that's it. Midway is borked. Midway is absolutely borked. Look at that. They're still looking for us right there. Got a cruiser group coming our way. Well, at least Admiral Nimitz is doing his job. Sending some Dauntlesses out after these guys. So, they look like they're in pretty good shape, though. Shooting down all our planes, man. All our planes. These 2 guys are still closed. Yorktown. Come on, guys. 180 miles. We got it. You got no fighters. So this is a death wish. But we got to do this. We absolutely got to do this. Here comes another strike. Yep. Here we go. Going after the Portland now. Kate's coming. Kate's. New Orleans. Yeah. Don't worry about you too much, no boat. Hornet looks like she's gonna live, but man, just about everything in Keto Butai is gonna live too. Oh, New Orleans takes a hit right on the stern. Oh, and another one right. Don't kill this ship, man. This is my favorite ship in the Navy right now. So it sank all those Japanese transports last month, and there we go. There's another hit on the Portland. And look at these guys. They're going to try and come in here and engage us in surface comm. No, you cannot hit that. That is not a good. See, these guys right here are going to come in and try and engage us in surface combat. Wow. I don't think I've had a Midway battle go this poorly for me before. This is just awful. Let's see, they'll probably sink some of my transports too, or I mean some of my oilers too. And there we go, surface combat. Let's see who found who. Well, you found my cruiser group. What we got here? Heavy cruisers and battleships. That's just great. We need to run away. Everybody run away. Everybody run away. Run. Run away. Those battleships can shoot almost all the way across the screen, so we don't want to deal with those at all. We have got to... Come on, guys. Maximum speed is 23 knots on this Enterprise group. We gotta go. You guys gotta escort. Yorktown's gonna have to run as best she can So just leaving her out in the open here. Admiral Emmets is still doing his job. Come on, B-17s. We're like down to you guys now, man. This battle is just not going to be the Midway battle that actually happened in the war itself. Not even close. So come on, cuttlefish. Yeah, you got to sink some of these transports, man. You're about all we got. Actually save Midway. Oh man, I can't believe we didn't get close enough. We didn't even remotely, get a strike off in time. Yeah, this one's just borked. This one's just absolutely borked. But let's see how our Yorktown strike does. There they go. Off they go. I got another surface combat here. And New Orleans group, run away. How's the no boat doing? No boat's on fire. That's not good. Come on, guys, get away. If New Orleans is stuck... Oh, no! Oh, they're gonna bash the New Orleans. Oh, God. Oh, come on, no boat. You gotta get out of here. Oh, see, the battleships can shoot at her. She is screwed. Oh, God. Oh, my favorite ship. Oh, good. She can probably make about 4 knots now. I'd hate to see what kind of damage, what kind of hurt they put on the ship. Oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, my God. Ugh. Okay. All right. Here we go. So, here we go. Nope, not run 5 minutes. Let's just run this. New Orleans is going to sink. If not already. Who did they find? Yeah, now they're coming after the Yorktown. Oh, God, this is terrible. Man, all right, Yamamoto. Guess you got me on this one. Come on. Oh, no! Okay, good. Oh, God, I was about to say, it looked like the Yorktown wasn't going to get away there. Unfortunately, they're going to stay on station right now. And, okay, come on, Yorktown planes. Yeah. Come on, we're depending on you guys. Yeah, you got to put some hits. You got to put some hurt on the Kaga. There we go. You got to get that one, too. Come on, Dauntlesses. Come on. Come on. Oh, I know you guys aren't going to be able to do much. You just not equipped to deal with Mr. Zero here. Come on, guys. I'll take 2 carriers for 2 carriers, though. Come on. Oh, come on, boys. Come on, Hiru. Come on. Oh, man. It's just Zeros are scaring us all away here. Come on, boys. Come on. Poor guy. And that's it. That's all we got. That's just terrible. All right. Wow, New Orleans is still afloat. Flee. Everybody run away. Have to run away. We'll see. It might... Okay, she got away. All right, good. Everybody's got to get out of here. We got to get out of here as fast as we can. Unfortunately, those are fast battleships, and here comes another strike coming in here looking for us. Bombing the Vincennes. So another New Orleans class heavy cruiser takes a hit right off the bat. Okay, and another right on the fantail. Oh, this is just bad. I don't know how many different ways I can say that. So I don't know. Yeah, torpedoes coming after the Vincennes here. Yeah. Not sure which group the Vincennes is in. Pensacola. Catching a whole flight of vowels here. Alright, well, we'll just have to see how this one goes. So. Surface combat again. And who is it this time? Oh, they found the Enterprise group. Lord. You guys have got to get out of here. Hopefully carriers can still make speed. Pensacola coming after her with torpedoes. Not a scratch on her yet. So hopefully her luck holds up. And no. Oh, big fire too. Ooh. So Vincennes ain't looking too good. Catches another one on the fantail. I think Ray Spruance is going to be out of a job here pretty soon. Come on, carriers. Come on, carriers. Oh no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Watch this. Watch this. We're going to lose this carrier right now. Enterprise. Done. Done. Got within battleship range. Enterprise is down. We just lost a carrier to battleship combat. God, that's terrible. All right. Well, thankfully the Yorktown group is still good. So Portland can still make 33 knots. So these guys have got to go away as fast as they possibly can. Yeah. Who's holding the Enterprise group up here? I bet you it's the Hornet. Yep. Not going to scuttle that, so we're not giving the Japanese another 100 victory points. So, this is just awful. And of course, if they catch us in the middle of the night, we got real problems. Look at all three of these cruisers are just beat up. Alright, see how many of them get away. We can't do anything to these guys. Not a thing. New Orleans didn't make it to get away. She's done. She's done. She's done. Sorry, no boat. Done. Yep. Everybody else got to get out. Get out. Get out. Hornet group's got to go too. You guys got to go. Gotta go. Get out of here as fast as you possibly can. Run, run, run back to Pearl Harbor. Gotta run away. Gotta run away. Midway, sorry, buddy. This one will have to be a victory for the Marines on the ground. Because we don't have much of a prayer. So the American Navy has completely boffed it on this one. And that would be my fault. So he completely underestimated how early Kido Butai was going to be able to get a strike off, and now we are paying for it with just about everything that we've got. And we got surface combat again. I bet you they found the Yorktown group. Well, she's trying to get away. Yep. Everybody's got to get out. If the Yorktown can't flee, we are screwed. Come on. Run, 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 run. Okay, good. Oh, God. Okay, Yorktown. We need to get out of here as fast as we can. So, run away from those guys. What are they shooting at? Oh, we had one poor little destroyer left there. All right, Mr. Morris. Sorry, man. If you slow us down, bro, you're not going to be, we're not going to wait for you, man. Yeah. Too bad. Morris got caught out in the open. Man, see, battleships are mean because they can shoot so far on that surface combat map. And of course, we are sitting ducks waiting here for our strike planes. So, but hopefully we can outrun those guys. There are fast battleships, but they are not that fast. We are going to be faster. And let's just get out of here, shall we? Just get out. Get out. We are done. Well, folks, I think we're going to call it a battle there. This was a one video shot at the Battle of Midway. And unfortunately, as far as our carrier fleet goes, we lost the Enterprise. We still have the Hornet and the Yorktown. Only by the skin of our teeth, to tell you the truth. So if the Yorktown hadn't been able to run away there, if the Hornet had taken one more hit, we'd probably be done with those as well. But as you can see, the entire Japanese fleet is not even remotely intimidated by our fastly waning presence here towards in this part of the Pacific. We are going to make for Pearl Harbor, and we are not coming back. And it is quite that simple. So with that being said, I think we're going to be in the clear here. So I'm just going to roll these guys down to Midway, or I'm down to Pearl Harbor. And, well, we'll just see how bad the victory screen turns out to be. Hang on just a sec. We'll get you there. Well, folks, there we have it. Somehow we managed to pull off a decisive victory there, but not for anything that we did. This one is all for Admiral Nimitz here. So if we go in here and actually take a look at the score, the Japanese got some of their boots on the ground, but not all of them. And I think that's because Nimitz was bombing them, and some of the transports, even though he didn't get any hits, probably didn't make it to the island. Japanese here say they only lost one single ship, whereas we lost 5. And I'm curious as to which ship that actually was. So Yamamoto, see, they decided to book it out of here. Apparently they were scared enough to actually leave and just deliver a few of their troops there. But if we actually take a look at, let's see, it's Nagumo that we're interested in here. And what did we get? We got the Akagi, and in fact, we didn't get them. The Marines got them. So this one is no longer a great naval battle or a great victory in the history of the United States Navy. It is now a great victory at the hands of the Marine Corps. So kudos to them. We'll give them a little bit of love in terms of music here at the end of the video. But as far as this scenario goes, we managed to trade them one carrier for one carrier. So they didn't blow up our carriers. We didn't blow up too many of their carriers. So it's kind of a draw, even though the way the victory points kind of worked out. And that's just because the entire scenario stacked in terms of victory for the Japanese. Regardless of that, I made some egregious errors in this one. I mean, just thinking about it, if we had actually poured on a little extra speed at night, we would have been in position the next day. Even 5 extra knots would have got us 40 miles closer, and we probably could have launched a strike. But that was my bad, and of course we paid for it with the USS New Orleans, my favorite ship, who fortunately will be resurrected when we go down to Guadalcanal here soon, and the USS Enterprise, which was the fightingest of fighting ships in all of World War II, but not in this version of my game of Carriers at War. So historically, the Americans wrecked the Japanese. All 3 American carriers were able to launch a strike early in the morning, and they caught the Japanese just as they were getting their planes back from Midway, and they blew up 3 heavy carriers within about 12 minutes, and then one of them survived until the afternoon, and the Americans were able to hit it again and basically scratch that one off as well, with the loss of the Yorktown in return. So that last remaining carrier was able to get a strike off that cost the Americans the Yorktown. But in our case, it's almost the exact opposite. We took out their flagship, they took out our flagship, everybody went home. So I guess we're going to have to duke it out down in Guadalcanal here pretty soon, and hope that the United States Marine Corps, America's finest in this war now, can fight off the few Japanese troops who managed to make it into Midway. Well, they'll have a victory under their belt by the time we get down to Guadalcanal, where we're going to be dependent upon the Marines quite a bit more. Hope to see you there. Take care now. Bye.